Musicians Institute Guitarcraft Program, sponsor of Fox 17 Rock and Review.
Welcome to the Rock and Review. I'm so glad to have Daniel Donato on. You know,
So
Daniel, you've been on the show before, and it's always just a lot of fun. And I love it that you just came out with new music. And the copy that I've been listening to in my car is actually, just printed like with your logo on it.
Hand stamped.
Yeah, hand stamped and signed on the package. But now you actually, for it, which is Modern Machine, it has there it is. There's the album cover with you as a little boy. And the picture taken at your grandma's house.
Yeah, down in Spring Hill.
And it's still got your logo down on the chest if you look back behind you. And we were talking about, the image behind you as well on the wall.
Yeah, indeed. I love the Southwest, and I've just always been fascinated with it, and that is Monument Valley. We were just wanting to get, since it's the first album, I wanted it to be kind of an introduction, kind of a vibe. So the young version of me, which I still try to feel like I'm that same person, and then just in the background, something that I dream to do. So that's kind of the whole.
That is so much fun. I like it. It almost has, just like an old Western kind of feel.
Oh, totally.
It's like,
Yeah.
So Jimmy's getting ready to head out on the range, and it's like, there you are. Doesn't it have that feel when it's
Indeed.
there he is, he's getting ready to go out and get on the horse. But it's so much fun, knowing you for so long, back when we always bump into each other at guitar shows and everything. And then, when you were playing at Roberts, and then what you did with the Wild Feathers, and now you're doing session work and playing with everybody.
Yeah. I'm playing with a number of artists, especially in the Americana world, and I'm really just touring my own music all the time. I've done, literally over this whole year, a total of over 180 shows.
Wow.
So I'm just gone all the time, just playing music, yeah.
Well, and I think it's so inspiring with Modern Machine, like we were talking about, with the 3 tracks on there, is that, we were talking earlier on the news piece on it, Daniel, to where I think it represents you musically so well.
Oh.
In that, the first song is kind of like hearkening back to the Don Kelly days, Roberts and everything. And then the next song is kind of where you're taking the guitar.
Yes, indeed.
And then the third song, which just slays me, Melody, and the acoustic guitar work you're doing on there.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if it makes me want to practice more or burn my guitars, but one of the two. And then your voice. You and I were talking to where, you wrote all 3 of these songs, right?
Yeah, not even co-written. They were all written by myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then, but you really, and you found your voice on guitar for so long, but now you're finding your voice in your voice.
Which is a kind of a backwards thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so neat to hear.
Thank you.
Because
I wanted
you've
to
got a
share
cool
it.
sound.
Thank you very much. I feel like today, my best chance at getting any audience, as it's proven with guitars, to just be vigilant of pursuing my own voice.
Right.
And so trying to do that with my own voice, I'm just doing the process out loud and putting out music while it happens.
Well, I think it's so smart, too, because I think some guitarists, unfortunately, incredible guitarists, run into a problem to where they always have to have a vocalist with them. And if you are that vocalist, then the vocalist is always with you.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, and you can tell him to shut up if he's being
It's like, hey.
Yeah, right.
Now I got to talk about, too, now, following you on social media, Daniel, you do so much fun stuff on Instagram.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
And so where are the best places for our viewers to follow you and keep up with everything?
On Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the social media outlets. I'm just so sincerely active on there.
But you have the most fun on Instagram.
Instagram really is the place. There's green screen videos that are happening. There's live performances, tablature, everything.
And you're touring all over the place.
Yes, and I vlog it.
Yeah.
Live time.
That is so cool.
You can join me at any moment. I'll be in some gas station in Kansas. Talking to the clerk there or something, things like that.
But that's real life, man.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's why I want anyone who is interested in me should follow me on something like that, because you can really just know who I am.
Well, and I got to tell you too, Daniel, I'm a fan of your website.
Thank you.
Because, knowing your dad as I do, he does such a great job with the photos, and I did not know he built that website. And you said you guys are going to be revamping this thing also.
Yeah, we have a new vibe and idea we're going to try out with it. To kind of keep it more salient, but any piece of content pretty much that I produce for the entirety of my career so far has been with my father. And moving forward, we'd like to keep it that way.
Well, he's a visionary when it comes to the photography and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Just you can tell where some of your creative genes come from.
Oh,
with your
indeed.
family. I also like your T-shirt that's on the website.
Thank you.
That looks like the amp deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to order one because that's a very cool shirt.
Original vintage. That's my grandfather's t-shirt company.
Really?
It's his design company.
How amazing is that? Now, where's the best place for people to buy Modern Machine and listen to it and everything else?
Yeah, you can buy it and stream it through my website.
Okay.
But streaming it really is the thing. Just take it for free.
Yeah.
If you go listen to it, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud, Bandcamp. It's everywhere.
Wow.
It's literally everywhere.
Well, now you're already back in the studio working on your next album.
Yeah, the next 3, or I might do 5 songs, but
Yeah.
going for 3.
So when do you think that'll come out?
I want to have it come out before spring of next year. So as soon as it's ready, I'm just going to put it out.
Well, you've got some new management going too now.
I got some agents. Yeah, I just started
You've got
working
people.
with William Morris. I have people now. I wasn't the only person involved in our email correspondence.
Right.
Getting on
It was
here.
kind of like, wow, it's kind of neat. You've got people going, well, yeah, here's what's going on, and they're helping you out.
Yes, indeed, absolutely. Booking shows and just keeping me busy so I can progress and keep bringing music to my fans.
Well, I want to bring up too, Daniel. Some of our viewers may not know, but your book that you had come out too.
Yes,
that is still available. I
Yes,
think through
indeed.
Hal Leonard, correct?
Yes, indeed, yeah.
And you're doing some other teaching videos too.
Yeah, so on my Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, I weekly put out free tablature videos of live
so
performances
awesome.
of mine, and
Yeah.
it's all for free.
How
you know?
inspiring.
That's the thing. That's
Yeah.
the thing,
You've got so much going on, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, absolutely.
And,
That's
and with
the
a lot
job.
of new stuff. Now, I want to talk about also, you brought in your one of my favorite Telecasters of yours. And
Yeah.
so eventually when Fender does it, this will be what the signature model is done like, right?
I can't wait. There will be a custom shop version where it's like all relic. It'll be like $5,000, and like only people like you could buy them.
There we go. Yeah.
And then like I want to have a really cheap version where like all the kids like can have them and like make their own
Yeah.
dents and stuff. But
I'll
yeah,
tell you
that'd
what,
be a dream.
Well, and you're working with Fender a lot. It seems
Yeah.
like they're constantly having you do videos. You're working with Fender. You're working with Keeley pedals.
Robert Keeley is a hero of mine. His pedals were the first pedals that I bought. And like just as life goes on, there's a lot of these full circle moments that happen.
Yeah.
And Robert's been really interested in trying to get ideas that I've always had and putting them into tangible things. Wow. And so we just did the first one of what'll be a long process of just like of my brain collaborating with his.
Right.
We did my first signature pedal, which is a limiter, a compressor.
Wow.
And we sold out of all of them over the weekend. They were announced.
So you're gonna do
great.
more releases with Robert and cool
Yeah.
new pedals. So
Indeed.
maybe some stuff coming out at Winter NAMM even.
Yeah, I'll be doing a whole thing at their booth at Winter NAMM.
Really?
Of course, yeah.
That is so cool. Now,
Same with Ernie
now,
Ball Music
I was
Camp.
going to bring up Ernie Ball also. You've worked with them for a number of years.
Indeed, they've been huge supporters of mine, and like I said, they were the first pack of strings that I bought because Slash used them.
Yeah.
You know? And
It's funny because no matter how guitar geeked we are, we always have our heroes still.
oh, of course.
You know?
Yeah. More so than ever.
Yeah.
You know, absolutely.
That is so much fun, man.
Those 3 companies are my heroes. You know.
Well,
what I
now,
mean?
and I've got to know too,
Real
for
way.
my own edification and for viewers, what acoustics did you use on that third track?
Oh, that Taylor guitars,
Okay.
and they're
I
astounding.
just wondered because it reminded me of a Chet Atkins piece, and I highly recommend you buy it, download it, listen to it. Melody, track 3 on the album.
Mm-hmm.
But you're playing against yourself on it.
Yes.
There's multiple tracks there layered, so it was almost like a Chet Atkins, Les Paul
Yeah.
guitarist kind of feel when you were doing that.
It's
and
so
that was all
funny.
with Taylors?
All Taylors, same guitar. I mean, it's so funny
Really?
you mentioned that. The mic we used on those guitars was actually a mic that belonged to Chet. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
the full circle again, man.
Indeed.
Oh,
I think
my
I
gosh.
think the mic is worth more than my Toyota Corolla.
You
Don't
know,
quote me on
but
it.
we're
but-
musicians, right? We're supposed to have gear that is more valuable than the vehicles we drive it in. That's part of the deal. But I'll tell you what, man, the new album, I just love it. I can't stop playing it in my car.
Thank you.
And it makes me want to go learn it also. So Daniel Donato, be sure and go follow him on social media. Go to the website.
Yes, indeed.
Download the album. You're going to enjoy the 3 tracks. More new music coming.
Oh,
And-
indeed.
And possibly more signature model gear coming in the near future also.
Yes, 2023. Hold your breath.
The one and only Daniel Donato. Thanks for watching the Rockin' Review.
Musicians Institute Guitarcraft program, sponsor of Fox 17 Rock and Review.